potentially they could go for some ranged offlaner with the Tusk, maybe a Viper.
They go for the run up with Insatiable as well, especially if Misha's dragged away without anyone to stop the Brood. She can just kind of get on top of that NP if you're not careful.
Yuragi could be a fair bit of damage. He's just trapped up, standing his ground, trying to TP away, but the snowball is going to stun him up. Yuragi, he cannot make it out. It is going to be a very strong kill for the side of Liquid.
Very nicely done. This Brood is a lot, cause havoc.
Yeah, I think that's the big one for OG. You have a lot of aggression that can come out. In comparison to game one where you were farming a lot more, trying to get that build up on Lush, you're not as worried with Ember. You just need a couple of items up and you should be good. Although Omar kind of being surrounded.
He certainly is. That's a lot of damage out. ATF, he's going to drop Mike with a nice rotation as Yuragi top lane. Also going to go down. Once again, Liquid just don't. Doesn't like you've got the greatest ways of defending, though. They are grouping up a bot lane. ATF in trouble once again as Matumba going to move in, but there's a split team fight going on. Top lane, another fight going on as well. ATF's going to be fine. It seems like Boxy's the one to drop up at top. BZM able to secure one. Zai.
It's a lot of space on the map. If this Brood gets his tower too quickly, he'll go to mid. He'll take over the entire map.
Dark shards. Gonna lock down Tiger once again. No way out, surely. He'll toss away. Matumba, he's got so much speed though, and Mickey really just there to make sure they can knock it out. Matumba Matt able to pick up another kill here on the Bloodseeker.
The tempo coming out from BZM though. He does have the over corrosion up and it looks like he is going to the Maelstrom. Is that all he's gonna need? They are clumping down bot, maybe for a bit of a shove in. Matu is alone.
Matu, Avalanche there. Cookie is there to follow up as well. The Bloodseeker, a massive pickup here for OG, and it seems like Matumba Man has no way out of this one. Very nice setup here from Tiger. ATF
fight there. They instead just killed a carry, and they just gave this tower that Liquid brought a lot of heroes for. Liquid is not slowing down though.
They certainly are not. Cookie away from Misha. Avalanche going to buy some space in the shards. Off the mark. Bit unusual here for Boxy to miss like that as Misha might still run. Mickey in the end going to be able to close the gap though, so it won't matter. They will still secure the snap fight.
Even though Liquid
here just taking more Spiderlings away from the Broodmother. Wiz has a remnant to go back to, though Zai really wants to try and bully him and try and make him use that remnant. But now he's going to be forced to back off as Tiger and Boxy both rotating up towards the top lane. So they are going to back their way out. The BZM going to move in. In fact, hold on a minute. They've got Insania on the CM and Boxy also going to drop as well. OG able to find both supports here.
With how the map is set up.
Yeah, I mean, just the movement of Liquid. They've taken over the top jungle. They're starting to pressure onto mid. There's no real space for OG to farm. In fact, Taiga
gets caught out. Better than ATF getting caught out, though. He'll tank the gank here for the Husker. ATF going to stick around. In fact, there is some rotations coming in. You've got Misha on the side.
Very low level. Getting up this blink is going to be near impossible. There's nowhere for him to farm at all.
Tumba. Bottom lane, gonna move in. ATF, he'll cop the rupture. He's kind of forced to man fight this one out, but there's surely no way. He will try with the life break, but it's gonna be nowhere near enough. Mickey able to secure the kill. More rotations. BZM chains out. Matumba, he's a big one, and they will find him. The Bloodseeker is going to drop as OG, looking for a bit more. With the Mortimer's Kisses, they'll find Insania on that Crystal Maiden. That'll be a second as Boxy now, trying to TP up at the chains with the toss-in. Is going to work out in the favor of OG. It's Liquid. They do find one, but they give up three.
Felt very safe after that. The Bloodseeker is just farming the lane, but OG is just ready. They're not afraid. Their Husker died, but they're just there. Snap did not even have 6 yet. He gets 6 from that kill. That's super good for it to come back for them.
Mid lane, Mickey, all alone right now. They're going to move in. That's a lot of damage coming out, but the snowball, it's going to buy a bit of time. Mickey going to try and turn here, but there's surely not enough damage. He will drop. Matumba going to try and punish. Misha is down. How far can you go? They find another. BZM, he does take down Boxy, and it's going to be another successful team fight the way of OG.
They are starting to ramp up off the back of BZM. He's got travel up. He's ready to just be all over the map.
That's a very cool build. You don't see that very often nowadays.
BZM, speaking of the devil, does get caught out. Bloodright is there. He might be gone, and he will be. Oh, that's a bit of a caster's curse there from you two. That wasn't my fault. I'm out of this one.
Frostbite, just push out the lanes. and potentially group up again after that.
That's where the Nature's Prophet really shines. Yuragi is just applying some pressure, trying to force movements along.
Nice shots out. They're going to find Tiger on the Tiny. He'll try to toss away Boxy, but it won't make a difference. Tiger's still caught and will drop.
1,000 of your kind.
Eating up that split push when he can, and just slowly but surely ramping up those resources for down the line. It does feel like this kind of build might not show as much in the middle of these rotations, though.
Oh, Misha, wrong place, wrong time. He's going to get caught out, and the Spiderlings will get to work, though. That is a lot of damage coming up. BZM just stealing all the Spiderlings away is now Boxy. Still trying, but they will eventually find him. It's going to be a 1-for-1. Zai needed to back off earlier on as he just... In they go. Boxy, he'll frontline. ATF. This is a big one. The Husker in trouble. Snowball will be there. The Split Earth is out as well, and ATF is just going to melt. No chance of survival for ATF.
They get a big one.
Mid lane BZM, Tiger, Nisha, they're all there. Shard's gonna give it a bit of vision. Dropshot immediately out onto the Ember, but he's just fine to back his way out. Tiger and Misha still hanging around, but outside of vision. Instead, they find Yuragi on that Prophet, but the cookie away is going to be enough as Tiger makes the jump in onto Boxy, but Boxy, he'll jump right back in onto that Tiny. It should be a 1-for-1, but they still haven't got that Tiny down yet. In fact, now they do, and they found Yuragi on the Nature's Prophet. They even found Misha. Matumba, he loves these kind of team fights. Everyone just dropping low, he can rush.
Lead up, we are seeing Amar kind of try to use the space to farm up, working towards the BKB. But
I think they spotted them with the daytime.
Uh-oh, ATF, he does get caught, and he's gonna get taken out. So close yet so far. Liquid.
For Amar, where do you go from here? Is it really just the BKB? Is that it? As they look for more.
They are going to look for more top lane. Tiger is going to get caught. Matumba able to pick up his 4th kill. As in they go mid lane. Misha trying to cookie in. BZM, he'll join the fray, but can you actually fight this? It doesn't feel like it. Boxy's too tanky. Zai, he'll keep chasing, but BZM will run it away. Still, they continue the chase. The slow is there. BZM, how do you juke your way out of this one?
What's the condition now for OG? I mean, Liquid, they've been playing fantastic, but for OG, how do they hold? They're going for a smoke play. Is it pickoffs they need as they look?
Yeah, speaking of pickoffs, Boxy gonna go in with the snowball. A nice blood ride set up from Matumba. Does he want to fight this one? He got the silence onto BZM, so they might be able to afford to try it. In fact, that stun's out as well. He bashes the perfect time into the Split Earth, but it's not right on time. Very close from Mickey. Great attempt. At least for OG, they do get away with the support kills. Now, Mickey, pretty deep, does get caught out, is getting blocked as well by the Treants. Will still move back in onto Tiger. They'll find the Tiny. In they go onto Yuragi. Through the BKB, they've got the Rupture. Yuragi surely can't find his way out. He'll get bashed up. Into Misha they go now. Liquid, they won't keep going. ATF does show up. A buyback will be expended as BZM does at least find Insania on top.
You mentioned it's only really BZM having that good time. Anything else you'd like to see out from, say, Yuragi? ATF, obviously, BKB, will know.
Iga again, he's been focused so much in this game. They do not want to give the Tiny a game whatsoever. Tiger's still trying to bum up the blink, but just can't get anywhere near us. Now Misha is also getting caught and just taken down. Both supports once again gone for the side of them. And you can certainly agree with those stats. I mean, with the Aegis up, it doesn't feel like they've been contested for so long now, and Zai just keeping tabs. OG are smoked up. They will find the Broodmother. That's how they'll get started. They haven't got so much damage yet, though. Zai, he's actually quite tanky. And now BZM, he does avoid with the Remnant, but they've got another target. It's going to be Tiger, who does get ruptured up, and once again is going to drop. It's just so hard because it feels like Tiger. He go Liquid onto the high ground once again. The tier 3 tower not going to last very long as Matumba's just hitting so hard along with the Leshrac, but a nice cookie. No, it's not going to land. Tiger still with the avalanche toss is there. Mickey falling low but has the Bloodstone. Will take down the Tiny once again as Yuragi. Boxy in the back line is at least going to drop, so it might force Liquid to reset and come back another day. They still almost have 3 minutes of the Aegis up. So they can afford to do this and just wait out their task. Maybe not. BZM, he does get caught on the Ember. He is gone. Oh boy.
That is having a free game. He cannot go too defensive, so he doesn't have anything for this Hex or for a silence. So this might be Might be getting close to the end if this Lesh can get a good jump.
Oh,
There it is. They jump in. Cookie was there. BZM! Oh, he was the one caught out. Matumba, he keeps bashing on command. BZM, he's down for 90 seconds. They possibly can, but the creeps are still in their base. In fact, never mind. Backdoor will kick in. Liquid, they won't have the time to go up to the T3 yet, but Amar trying to fight Mickey. Has he gone too far? ATF, he's going to fight Boxy. Onto Mickey they go. They might have the Lesh rack, and they do. OG, they'll find another with Matumba. He got the Rupture off. He does pick off ATF. He's got the Husker down, and now the Bash is coming out again. Yuragi, he cannot escape Matumba, man.
it's so difficult.
They can just go right now, get a good team fight.
They've got to be careful. Liquid moving up. They're already in. Mickey, he's right out onto the support. In fact, BZM, he barely avoids the stun, but Misha's already gone. ATF gets shredded here by Matumba. As Yuragi, is he going to get out? Just barely. No bashes for Matumba.
Not even the toss-back potential's at play. No buybacks available. Respawns are short, though.
Oh, BZM, he's been sniped by Stop. This could be it. Liquid, they'll take him down. He has the buyback. He's going to commit it, surely. They'll hold for now. Hoping Liquid may back off, but Liquid, they're looking for those T4 towers. Such a dominant series so far for Liquid. OG, they've got one last chance. They'll wait for ATF to respawn first, but they've held down Misha. Once again, the Snapfire is gonna melt. No buyback available. Yuragi now getting caught in front of his fountain, but they'll move back towards the T4. They'll see ATF moving in on this Husker, trying to find a way, but Zai's making it so darn hard to close the gap. In fact, he's even TPing towards the CM, trying to find at least Insania, but the Glimmer Cape, they don't have the detection. Instead, they go onto Zai on the Broodmother, but Zai, he'll man up. There's the disarm out from ATF. Meanwhile, on the side, BZM, he's going to drop to Matumba, man. Zai still running, just can't get caught. They'll toss him in. ATF still trying his hardest, but it's not looking good. It seems like Liquid, they might have this series in the bag. There's 4 down. GG's called. GG is called.
Come far. I think at the start of the DPC year, new roster, expectations were kind of middling. Then they go to the major, they win a lot of tournaments on their own. They've got a lot of promise, but for today, Liquid just comes out on top, the better team.
Seems like Liquid out-strategized them today, and